Hi guys, it is Safiria Lovery with Safiria's by Design. I'm here to talk about changing out your storage solutions when your first solution no longer works for you. So you can see I have some wire baskets here that I wanted to concentrate my protein products on, but being that I have been shopping quite a bit and items have been on sale, I've been collecting these protein type items, but the storage solution is not working. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to get in here and rework this. You can see I have all sorts of beans and canned meat here that needs to be a little bit more organized, so please stay tuned. I found a storage solution at the Ross store. You can see that it was priced at $8.99, which is fairly reasonable. And this is like a pull-out drawer type system. And it has the 3 dividers, so I think this is going to work a little bit better for me inside of my pantry. So I started by decluttering that particular area where the storage solution is going to go. You can see I have very deep pantry shelves, so this is going to be a better option for me as far as maximizing both the depth of the shelf as well as the height. So these are all of the items that I have pulled off the shelf, and I think I'm just going to categorize them into 3 things. So since I have 3 components to this particular organization system, I'm going to separate my canned meat. I have canned tuna and canned chicken, so I'm going to separate those out, and then I'll just separate out the beans as well. Okay, so I have taken the tags off of the unit and I've also wiped it down a bit. So I know pretty much that I use the canned tuna more so than the canned chicken. The canned tuna I pretty much use for my lunches for work, so I want to put those in the front so that they're easier to get to and grab and go. And then sometimes you will have to play around with what is going to fit the best. So if you want to stack the cans this way or if you want to go with that way, but I think I'm going to stack them this way to maximize the space. So you can see that 3 cans of the tuna fit perfectly in there like that. So I'm going to continue. So it looks like I still have some space left on the side here for these packs of tuna, and I think that fits in just nicely there. So next, in the second divider here, I think I'm going to place all of the canned chicken in it. I have some larger cans of chicken, so I'm going to stack it that way. I have a second can. And then I have these smaller cans of chicken, so I'm going to put them in as well. So since I have the 3 cans of chicken, they're not going to fit in this way per se. So I'm just going to stack them in the taller way. Put them in like that. And then they fit in there just nicely. I have 1 lonely can of pink salmon, so I think I'm going to put him in the back, and I'm just going to make this particular container here just all of my canned meat items. So next I'm just left with pretty much my canned beans and my chicken broth, so I'm going to just kind of keep the beans together, and then I'm going to move my chicken broth down to the soup shelf. So you can kind of play with the arrangement that you like for each of your products, but whether you like your beans standing up or laying down. I particularly like the way it looks laying down in the basket, so I'm going to lay all of my beans down. I can also see by laying the beans down sideways, I was able to get more of the product in the actual basket. So here is a shot of my protein side of the pantry, and I think it looks pretty good. I can get to everything now, I can reach everything, and everything's not like just piled one on the other. I think it looks pretty good now. I also have a little mini stockpile of spaghetti and pasta noodles that I need to get organized in my pantry as well. So I do have a very large plastic or acrylic container for my spaghetti. I don't like to take them out of the actual plastic packaging because it's very hard to measure like how much spaghetti you need for 1 dinner. So I'm just going to keep them in the plastic packaging and just put them down inside of the container. You can see that the plastic package fits in there just fine except for this top part. So I think I'm just going to take some tape and just tape each one of these down so that I can put the lid on the container when I'm done. Finished with the container, you all, and you can see it fits about 7 or 8 packs of spaghetti in there. I was able to get the lid on. It's not on there just perfectly, but it does keep some of the air out of the container. And since this container is very tall, it does make good use of the deep cabinet space that I have in my pantry. I have some remaining pastas in the boxes, so I'm going to try to fit these boxes into this metal basket. Trying to make it as nice looking as I can. It won't fit this way, so I'm gonna have to turn it this way. Let's stack the taller boxes in the back. Remaining boxes of pasta left, so I am going to go ahead and put them in a larger metal basket. Taller items going in the back. So here is a look at my finished organized shelf, and I am so pleased with how it turned out. I can reach in and grab what I need, and things aren't piled on top of each other and falling all over the place. I'm very proud of myself. Then there's just a quick shot at the pasta boxes down at the bottom. Thank you all so much for tuning in to watch, and stay tuned for more content.